Hi Sagittarius, this is Char with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for March 2022. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle decks that I have. But Sagittarius, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. So please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading, Sagittarius. Towards the final days of February, stepping into March 2022, we have the Six of Pentacles. I think expenses had mounted at this time. You needed to be a bit careful. Maybe you were somebody who had to replace malfunctioning gadgets. Or perhaps Sagittarians in this time, you were also kindly disposed towards somebody. I think you were also quite temperamental at this time. Maybe you were getting worked up on account of the limitations imposed upon you by your family members. Some kind of disappointments were there which you needed to tackle towards those final days. To overcome this month, we have the King of Pentacles here. I think financial issues could take center stage. Maybe you're also somebody who's dealing with a senior figure who's quite wealthy. I think Sagittarians, while working, you should not allow anyone to take you for a ride. Maybe there's also this person who is quite protective towards you and is watching your back while you're striking those deals. The King of Pentacles also asks you to step in as responsibilities will increase, so you need to be mindful of that as well. Influences for this month, we have the Four of Cups. This energy is one which talks about emotional discontentment. Maybe you are feeling let down. Maybe you believe that people are two-faced. Perhaps Sagittarians, you are promised much, but then people let you down. So that is why you may be keeping a low profile. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that maybe things will fall in place eventually. Maybe people who have let you down will make amends. So that is something to cheer up about. I think many of you will also be on the lookout for better job opportunities. Even outstation offers could come your way, but you may not be too happy. Another thing, Sagittarians, this month I think your schedules could be disrupted, so you should be careful. Maybe there is jealousy and rivalry also, which is affecting your plans at work. That is why I think it's imperative for you to keep your cards close to your chest. The first 10 days of the month, we have the Eight of Swords energy. You see this lady here, she's surrounded by swords. There's some kind of backstabbing or bickering behind your back, which you should be mindful of. Maybe you will do well professionally, but then these emotional downpours are something which will keep your spirits low. Perhaps Sagittarians, it is advisable for you to make concessions at work. You're somebody who's quite forceful and you will use this forceful energy to complete what you set out to do. Even while dealing with clients, I think you should put your foot down. You should expect or you should ask for an advance or payment before you get down to business. Communication will also bring in opportunities for you, so you should take them. Between 11th to 20th March, we have the Emperor card. Possibly, you should not assume too much in these days. Sometimes, you could be a bit hassled because you believe that your near and dear ones are very critical of you. I think misunderstandings could crop up at this time. Perhaps Sagittarians, you should not get dragged into quarrels. You should keep a low profile. Somebody could also be provoking you to react. That is why you want to retaliate. This is a very volatile energy because it's the Mars energy. So it would be best to listen to the viewpoint of others. It would be best to cooperate rather than be too set in your ways. This is also the time for learning. So in case Sagittarians, you want to improve on your skill set, then you should sign up for that degree course. I think work-wise you'll do well. You'll make good progress. In case you are going to make a presentation, then it will go off well. I think payment will also come in from clients. Another thing, Sagittarians, I think in case you want to start something new, then maybe you should rethink your moves. Maybe this is also not the best time to look for that job or to go job hunting. Your responsibilities could also increase at this time because staff may play truant. The final days of March, we have the Hangman. Again, professionally, this entire month seems to be good for you, but health wise, I think you'll be a bit low, or you'll be emotionally and physically down. I think in these final days, you have to prioritize, you should adjust your schedule. Maybe you have to pay attention to work that comes up at short notice. Maybe you have to keep away the pending tasks and focus on what's happening at the present moment. Again, because of misunderstandings or because of bias within the home front, you could be a bit upset. So don't let these energies affect you. Maybe you believe that your loved ones are also saddling you with excess work. Other than that, I think Sagittarians this month, you will also be in a very charitable and generous mood. Compliments will also come your way because you are radiating that youthful energy. With respect to your love life, I have this card. Would you give me the chance to make things right between us? Possibly Sagittarians, you're dealing with someone who is having regrets over his past actions. He wants to make amends. He wants to give love a chance, or he wants to make things better between the two of you. There could be some kind of negative energy with respect to your relationship, so you need to do some aura cleansing. Certainly, single Sagittarians, I think your admirers will try to familiarize themselves with your family members. They are making an effort to reach out to you, to get to know you better, but then you may be like the emperor energy. You may be someone who gives heirs according to this person, or who has heirs. Maybe this person thinks that you're somebody who thinks highly of yourself. For some of you, I believe that in case you fancy someone, you want to reach out to this person. Maybe you believe you need to sacrifice yourself. Maybe you believe this love is not going to materialize. Nevertheless, you're somebody who wants to get your message across. In case Sagittarians, you're in an on again, off again relationship, then I think it would be best to reach out to this person. On the other hand, romancing Sagittarians, I think you will enjoy good conversations. Maybe your person is also quite insecure because you have other admirers. Maybe he feels that he doesn't match up to you where looks are concerned, but then you are somebody who is going to reassure him that what matters is love rather than the appearance. Your lover is also somebody who is going to appreciate your talents. The universe is also asking you to be careful because deception is on the cards for you. This March, we did have the Eight of Swords, so maybe things are going to be revealed. Something is hidden. Someone is behind the spark of the tree. This person is quite devious or deceptive. He is playing games with you, so you should be careful, whether in personal relationships or whether in professional matters. The universe is also asking you to pay attention to a main female figure in your life. This could be your mom or a lady at work. Incidentally, I also clarified this lady, and we do have this card child. Possibly some of you are also dealing with a younger person, a child, or maybe you need to be more childlike in your approach. It could help you loosen up. It could help you de-stress a bit. Or staying in the company of children could also lighten your mood this March. Perhaps Sagittarians, you also have a work idea in mind, and this is in the nascent stage, so you should give it a thought. All in all, Sagittarians, this March you're going to be someone who is going to go all guns blazing where work is concerned, but you should also safeguard your health. I hope Sagittarians, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.